Since I came back home to visit family in Lakefield, Ontario, I've had horrible internet. So you know what I'm doing? I'm getting internet finally here. We have like 3 megabytes per second download and like 500, what do you call them, kilobytes upload, which is horrible. It's terrible. You can't for the amount of videos that I upload, the amount of online courses that I teach, I've completely cut out everything that I'm doing just because of how slow the internet is. And I know, you may be saying, hey, my internet's 200 kilobytes or whatever per second. You know what? Okay, but when you go from uploading a video in a second and knowing that your work has been decreased like to 1/15 of the time that it takes you to upload in Halifax, you're not going to be working and doing the same thing. You feel like you're wasting your time. So I haven't been uploading videos. I've been upset. But announcement, gigabyte internet being installed tomorrow here. I don't really believe it's in the area. They say it is. They're going to come and try to install it. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. But today's video is about Canada's banking system for international students. If my internet is working and functional tomorrow, you'll see tons and tons of videos about international students. Subscribe, drop me a comment below. I'll answer your questions. But you're probably wondering, I'm moving to Canada. What are some of the banking options I have? Okay, good news. Pretty much everything. Bad news, you don't get all the perks that citizens get. Calm down. It's not going to be a bad thing. It's going to be a little bit annoying. Just change your mindset a little bit and you'll be better off than the citizens that are actually here. Let me tell you something. For most of the banking systems you're going to be using, whether you're going to get a Visa card or you're going to get a checking account, everything's going to be fine. But for many Visa cards you get in Canada, you're going to have to actually lock away a deposit in order to use the Visa card, which defeats the purpose of having a Visa card. So what I would do is I'd look at every bank and see what they offer. Look at their fees, look at Visa cards, because a lot of international students want to get Visa cards. Manage your debt. I'm not going to get into that conversation. Don't, spend stupidly on borrowed money. That's not going to be a good start coming to Canada. But my tip for you is when you get that Visa card, watch what you spend. And try Tangerine. Tangerine is an online banking service. They have 3 or 4 branches, I think, around the GTA or around Canada. Not many, so you won't be able to go to a location. But they've partnered with many of the ATMs, so you can actually still withdraw money. Maybe subject to a fee, but that's okay because you'll get more freedom that comes with a forward-thinking online banking service. I'm not with Tangerine, so I'm not affiliated with them. But I know a lot of international students and even Canadian citizens use Tangerine. So look it up. I'm with Scotiabank. I know people who are with RBC, TD Canada Trust, a whole bunch of different banks. Look them up. Go set interviews. Go to their branches. In order to open accounts with them, you will probably have to meet with their bank managers. That's something I have to do as well. If I want to change something or I want to open a business account, I have to actually go in and do that as well. So it's not that you're being treated that different, though a little bit, because they want to make sure if they're going to lend you money, if you're not a citizen, you're not going to stay in the country, they're going to get their money back. Okay, makes sense. They take that risk on anyone they're lending credit to, but they want to make sure they're able to enforce that, which is why a lot of them will actually, end up having you lock money away, which is stupid. But anyway, what I recommend you do is look at your options. Check Scotiabank, RBC, BMO, TD Canada Trust, and look at Tangerine. And understand that your mindset as an international student going in banking shouldn't be, hey, what banking features can I have? Can I get that better credit card? No, you're probably going to get a student credit card. Don't worry about that stuff. All those are incentives to get you to spend more money anyway. Think about setting aside 10 to 15% of your earnings in your account. Now, if you're living here with 0 earnings coming in, you have all your money for the year, good. Budget very well, try to save as much as possible. Your parents are sending you a little bit of money and you're in Canada, okay, take 15% of what they send you for food budget and save that in a savings account. Do not spend it all. Even if you're a citizen, that's bad, but if you're a international student and you want to live in Canada eventually, make that savings now, because once the government sees that you have money and you have an education, you've graduated with a bachelor's degree, you're going to be an asset to our country, which I think you already are. So what you should do is definitely be wary of what you're spending, look at the online banking services, check Tangerine and other affiliated companies that will give you credit cards if you know how to use credit cards. Don't go for the fancy cards and all the options that you see, fully employed businessmen who live in Canada. Don't try to get what do you call them? American Express platinum cards or gold cards. None of that stuff. save the money. That's going to put you at a competitive edge above students in Canada, because not only are you going to be graduating with that degree, I mean, if you don't have to go to university or college to, be successful, that's not what I'm saying, but the fact that you're going to graduate with a degree, because I know international students are very hardworking, you're going to do that, you're going to have a savings, and you're going to be very knowledgeable, it's going to move you ahead of everybody else. So don't feel like you're disadvantaged. There are some disadvantages, but you can play them to your advantage. Any more questions about international students, about living in Canada, or just about, the Canadian banking system? I'm not very good at math, but I could tell you how things work. So let me know, and be sure to subscribe. My name's Nader, and thanks for watching.